Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? Uh-oh, now I'm going to get all those notifications. I better turn that off. Good grief. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get to my other computer so I can see the chat better. See who's in. Yuppie, JW, Patrick. Good to see you all this morning. JW, what time do you have to get started during the day for... Are you like the main cook at your restaurant? I was curious about that. Hi, Evie. Because, gosh, it's... Are you on Pacific or Mountain, JW? It'd be 4 o'clock there. Hi, Dark Wolf. Yeah, I didn't... I don't think you streamed, did you, Dark Wolf? I looked this morning. I didn't see one. I didn't get to see Eva's either because... Oh, excuse me. Of course, I've still been sleeping like a maniac. So I listened to part of it this morning, but I fell asleep during that even. Yeah, it's, what is it, noon in the UK or Manchester anyway, and I think 9 o'clock Australia. Hi, Sarah. Morning. Jet A1. Hello. Now, what area of the world are you from? Because I can't remember if you've told me before. I'm sorry. Yeah, Darkweth, I think Eva goes on at 3 a.m. Eastern. But I didn't know if Glenn Mink was feeling better to go on after Martha or not. And I also fell asleep halfway through Martha's. I don't know what it is. Hi, Simon Says. Good to see you. Trying to think. I had a couple things. I just didn't really pick up much today to talk about, but yesterday I was listening to MA's stream, and I just was kind of laying on the couch and listening to it. I wasn't really... At first I was looking at the chat, but then I didn't. And all of a sudden, I opened up my eyes, and my camera is on for no reason on my Chromebook. It really freaked me out. I don't know why my camera would have been on. Hi, Korrie. And then it looked like that there was like a hangout session open. I don't know if somebody hacked into my stuff, but usually I have a little sticky that I put over it, and it wasn't on there, but I put it back on. I'm going to put actually like tape so that the sticky doesn't come off too, because that freaked me out. My camera was on for no reason. Of course, I don't know. I don't know that it matters. I mean, I don't know if the big TV here has a camera in it as well, so never know anymore. Okay, let me see. Just making sure that it's still going. I've tried to look through some art books lately to see if there's any differences, but sadly I just don't know art as well as I should to know if stuff has changed. Yeah, I know. Are they watching me? Oh, I watched a video on, I think the channel was The Lion in the Lamb, where he like discovered some guy that was stalking him, and he asked him about it and everything, and the guy said that he gets a salary and he can do everything except he can follow people legally, and he's like government G12 here in the United States. I think that's what is that a classification for salary, I think so. But and how he could do everything legally, it's legal, except for you can't go to their house. So that's weird. Yeah, I thought that was very, very weird. He can follow people, bother people, do anything he wants. He just can't go to their house. Now, someone who tried to follow me would be bored out of their mind because, for one, I live in the middle of nowhere. And the nearest towns. I mean, the nearest grocery store is 45 minutes away. So, I mean, they'd have to, like, I don't know even where they'd camp out or anything like that, but I don't know if they hacked into my computer or what. I don't know if I maybe hit something that I shouldn't have, but I just don't know why an active hangout session would have been open because I didn't have, I don't know. Hi, Patrick. You're up earlier this morning. I gotta get a drink of water, you guys. Jay Smith says, yes, TV, they are in everything. Just, yep. Well, I agree with you. So I don't even know if it matters that they're hacking into my computer or not. I don't know. I mean, if they were pretty bored because all I was doing was laying on the couch with my eyes closed. So Simon says, do a reboot on my computer and should be okay. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Or, I mean, I will do that and see what happens again. But I just put a sticky over it because my one laptop, the screen is broken, so I have it like always kind of pointing down. So like the only thing anybody could ever really see would be my hand, like, you know, on the little mouse pad area. But my Chromebook has an active camera on it. Let's see. Oh, Patrick, you're editing a new video. I'll have to check that out when you're done. Now, I've been meaning to do a couple different things. Shoot, do I want to talk about this today? Well, I want to do another audio of Enoch, obviously. I want to finish that out because there's, I think, three at least sections left. No, yeah, I'm going to save that for what I thought about talking about today. I'm going to save that for later because it's kind of technical anyway, and I want to have like the information to back it up. Hi, Adam Leffens. Hi, Jamie. Let's see, what is even today? Is it Thursday? Yeah. My days are all mixed up. So I didn't get all the way through Eva's, but I noticed she was talking about zebras, and I noticed that a while back. I was just watching a nature show, and I'm like, those zebra stripes do not look right. But they even look different than I think when I saw the neighbor or the nature show. I'm going to see if there's one on right now. I'm just curious. I'm listening to classical music right now. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, for me, Scott comes on at 2 and ME 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I have a regular hour job, I wouldn't be able to see them live. I like seeing theirs live. But I see him like yawning like crazy. I wonder if it's contagious. Any of you yawning? Can't believe I'm still tired. Jamie, I hope I said hi to you. I think I did. But if I miss him, like, I missed a lot of the past few days. I just put it on fast speed. It's really funny to put stuff on fast speed and watch the chat go by. Oh my gosh, I laugh my guts off. It's just funny what people say, and just that it's on fast speed. It's just funny. Let me see. Looking at somebody said something about like the Jello jingle had changed. Which I don't know. I should remember the old Jello jingle, and I probably would if somebody sang it to me, but I know it never said shimmer and glimmer. Does anybody remember how the old way was? Yeah, I lost my, okay, here it is. I got too many tabs open on this computer again. Hi, Master Richie. I hope you're feeling better. Does anybody know the words? I know that the old Jello jingle did not have shimmer and glimmer, but does anybody, can anybody write it out, or is it too long to write out in the chat? And I see Ashley went on for a little bit, and I didn't get a chance to watch hers. She looked like she had a really neat picture of an eye, though. That was a cool eye. I love that song, Mr. Roboto. Is Jello? I remember that one, but I thought there was another one. Your eyesight is blurry from the diabetes. It seems like there's a lot of people with diabetes in this world, reality, or whatever. Now, I think I could probably have the potential to be diabetic, and then somebody was listening who thought I was because I was drinking water all the time. But like I do, I don't even like sweets because I don't know. I think I can kind of feel it like acting weird in my body. What's been bugging you, Korrie? Hi, Kathy, Milo. I don't know if it's Mello or Milo. You think it's, Master Richie says he thinks it's from the chemtrails? A lot of heart problems too, he says. Well, yeah, if I die of anything, it'll be heart problems probably. Cupie's not a robot. $5 salad and a $1 burger. I know. I agree with you, Dark Wolf Dan. Mellow like marshmallow. Okay, good. Are you saying it's in the water? A spike in chemtrail cough. Well, my aunt had walking pneumonia. Oh, it's okay, Korrie. I don't think anybody thinks that. We all love you anyway. I don't know if it's in the water or not. I have well water. It comes from, well, let me see if it's still called that, but it's like a big aquifer in the middle of the United States. But so I don't get fluoride in my water or anything like that I know of. Let me see if it's still called that. Yeah, it looks like it is. That aquifer I was talking about, but I don't know if I want to mention which one it is. It does say it's one of the world's largest aquifers and underlies an area of portions of 8 states. But that's where I get my water from, is that aquifer. Man, every time I go away from this, I have to find out which tab I'm in. Hi, Dominic. Yay. It's a rain tank. Well, do you mean like one for animals? Because it's a well, that pumps it from, but like if you just mean like one for animals, we used to have one, but I'm not sure if there is one around on the property or not. Well, Master Richie, if it's in the rain, then it's probably like flowing down to the aquifer, but maybe there's stuff that filters it out, the rock and everything. I don't know. Now, what I'm curious about, and I still haven't done it, have any of you guys done it? Is the that wine Morgellons test. Hi, Adam Lefence. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Okay. Let's see. Okay. No, not for one that I drink, Korrie. It's just, it pumps it from, I don't know how far it goes down. But Let's see. So, Kathy, you tried the Morgellons test, but you saw nothing? Dominic, I hope it's a good morning for you, too. It's about to be a beautiful day. You're always so positive, and I love that. Yeah, Meeks did it, and she found stuff in it. It looks like a waste of wine to me. That's funny. Well, I agree, but I still want to try it, Adam. So, Evie, did you find anything in it, though? Did you find any little thread thingies? Andrew has been seeing 9s and 3s. Yeah, I've heard Fiji water is one of the best bottled waters. I mean, my water tastes really good. It's always tasted really good in this area. So, I mean, I know that that doesn't necessarily have to be an indicator, but I mean, like some people, Martha was saying like some well water in the south, or maybe it wasn't Martha, but somebody else were saying, I think it was her thread or her stream that you know, their well water smelled and tasted like sulfur, but mine doesn't. Mine tastes really good. I mean, mine tastes better than bottled water, I think. So, Evie, you did have threads. Interesting. And I think, too, you know, a lot of people say, I mean, that it's from the chemtrails, but I think there's kind of some kind of nanotechnology in our food as well. Hi, the great G. You're lucky you get the day off. That's cool. Yeah, Evie, did it, could you tell if the threads were moving at all? Yeah, I'm drinking my water right now, and it's pretty darn good. I don't like, well, there's one city around here in particular that their city water tastes horrible. Ugh. Most everybody in that town has filters for it because it's so gross. But mine's always tasted really good in this area. And even the town didn't, I mean, I don't live in a town right now, but even the town where I went to high school and stuff didn't put fluoride in their water for a very long time. I think they do now, though. Now, where I lived in Alabama was a natural spring, and I always wanted to try that water to see if it was, you know, a lot better than, because I don't think I've drank water from a spring, natural spring, very many times. I know I have, but now, getting back to the whole gang stalking thing, I know, like Meeks talks about, like targeted individuals at all. And like I said, I had that camera go on just for no reason yesterday. But now, do you think any of you have had any of that happen to you? Or the Korrie says the problem is the chemical from the actual black bottle itself. Yeah. That's what I've always wondered about too. Is it leaching from the plastic somehow? The bath water turns blue? That's weird. Now, in some parts of the country where I've lived, you got to be real careful about keeping your showers clean because the water has a lot of rust in it, or iron, I should say. but you know, it'll turn your shower red and stuff, and it tastes horrible. I had that in Indiana. It was terrible. Trying to keep that shower clean was awful. Evie, have you ever met up with Scott or MA? That'd be cool. I know they've met up with a few other people. Seems like you guys are all in the same area. That's kind of cool. UK Gadget Man, I think was he the other one? Adam, how close do you live to Manchester? I definitely always wanted to go to the UK to visit. I wanted to do that, and also I definitely want to go to Germany because that's where my family's from and stuff. I still have distant relatives that live there that the rest of my family visits and stuff. And I kind of always wanted to go to Israel too, but I don't think I do anymore. 100 miles away from you, well, that's still not too far. You've been gang stalked, Mr. Ritchie? That would be so freaky. Korrie, I can imagine you've had stalkers. Now, I did have an old boyfriend that after I broke up with him, he stalked me for a little while, but actually I had 2 boyfriends that did that, but it didn't ever get to be anything serious, so. Korrie, have you ever met up with Bluebeard? It sounded like you were going to for like a computer or something sometime. Or how far are you guys living apart? I was wondering that too, Dominic. I was like, I mean, I know how to convert it in my head, but. Oh, Evie, you live 2 or 3 hours from Manchester? Because MA was talking about that too, how, like, you guys were all about the metric, and it seems like in this world that a lot of people still use English units over there. Scotty Baylo. Yeah, because Canada, well, even when I was in grade school, I thought, well, why don't we just all go to metric? Because it was just so much easier. Oh, here's something I can talk about that irritates the heck out of me. Is that a lot of calculators don't use the traditional way of doing the order of operations in math. Oh, that irritates me to no end. Because I saw like a Facebook meme one time where it says, what's the answer to this question? And of course, I know my order of operations. So, and they said, oh, no, it's not that. It's this. And I'm like, what in the heck? I mean, you got to have one standard for crying out loud. You can't have 2 different standardizations for the order of operations. Okay, I was talking about scratches on my back, And now I've got like this weird scratch on my head that I don't know where I got, but it's not, you can't even see it. It's just like, feels like a little, just feels like a little scab or something. Weird. I don't know what I'm. Yeah, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, whichever comes first, and addition and subtraction, whichever comes first. And now they don't do that on all calculators, Dark Wolf Den. Look it up. It's retarded. And just the way they do math is so stupid now. And then I saw something too on Facebook or somewhere that, like, this teacher told the student, I've told you time and time again not to use cursive. Yeah, I shouldn't have used that word. That was a poor choice of words. Sorry about that, you guys. See, now why are we getting these weird marks on our back? Adam says he has some too. Scotty Baylo said he had some at one point. I think it was a couple years ago, though, that he couldn't figure it out. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. I never have ever thought of abduction before, like before those scratches. Never. What's the busted foot thing? I haven't heard about that, Dominic. It better be an upgrade. I don't know why. If we're all getting upgrades, why? Well, of course, I've actually. You have scars too, Korrie? Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so crazy. I did a whole bunch of poems one time, and then I lost the book that I put them in. I was so mad because I didn't remember them. Left side, foot, and hand on the outside feel like they've been broken and reset. That's weird. Oh, you do have limbo rings now, Evie? Yeah, I think I've had. I don't think. But I started seeing effects so early, but people are always saying stuff about my eyes, but I think it's because I've had the limbo rings for a long time. Oh, you got earrings too, Adam? Of course, some people say they come and go. Scotty Baylo found a handful of others with the same foot and hand thing, but theirs were all on the right side. Now, Bluebeard says he sees like little scars on his thumbs, and that's really the only thing that's ever hurt on my body, or my thumbs. I couldn't figure it out. I thought, am I getting arthritis already? But I can't really tell if they're wrinkles or little scars or what. I haven't looked at my thumbs in a while. Someone was saying that the thumbs moved back up again, but I don't know if mine has. I don't know. Now, I did tell you guys about the weird dream I had that one time where there was the talking animals, and then I said, I want this to stop, or God, I want this to stop, you know, because it was freaking me out. But then the dream kind of continued into where I was like, it looked like a hospital room, and they were doing something to my, they put like some medicine into my back. I don't know why people would put this, or they did something to my back. I don't know. So 6 years ago, your eye color changed, Kathy? Oh, I might have to turn on the lights and look at mine. I don't think my eye color's changed. Never. It's always, they've always been green with, oh shoot. I'm going to have to turn on the light in here to look at this. Hang on a second, you guys. Yeah, for a second in the dark, I thought my limbo rings were gone, but they're still there. My iris doesn't quite look quite round, though. I wouldn't say it's hex at all, but oh, interesting. Yeah, at some point I want to try to do where I do the dilation. I want to do a little video on that. It's just hard to record your eyes. Jade's eyes are the same poop brown color. Craving donuts. Hi, Shark K. Didn't see you come in. You want more talking animals? You wonder which side they will choose, though. Oh, Suso had an interesting video at the end of it. It's like some lady who was like kind of half talking to his cats or something. I didn't listen to it all because I think I fell asleep during that one too. I mean, I don't think they were physically talking, but you know, I think she was trying to. Who thumbed me down? I have my suspicions on that sometimes. 66269. Dominic's eyes change naturally from blue to gray. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I see any better because I need my, well, I see fine, like far away. It's just small print. I can't see worth anything. Ravens and killer whales can mimic now. Oh, that's one of the things Eva was saying was that hippos apparently don't swim anymore. That's what they say. 33335. Oh my gosh, Kathy, that's interesting. You had an incident with a snow leopard begging you to help it get out of the zoo 15 years ago? Wow. That would be kind of a strange thing. A horse named Ed. Oh, thank you, Korrie. Yeah, I think it's weird that we see different things on the thumbs up and thumbs down because I'm seeing 6 up and 1 down. You see repeating numbers on license plates a lot, don't you, Andrew? What did A1 say? Yeah, I don't know. They say they, well, in my previous reality, they swimmed, but now they say, this is what Eva was saying anyway, is that instead of swim, they go more of a like a gallop type of thing. I'm like, a gallop, but it's technically not swimming. Yeah, keep the IC 9 up and 1 down now. Yeah, Andrew, if you didn't want to do, you know, like your videos at home, it seems like you drive a lot. You could do them then, because I enjoy your ones in the car or your truck or whatever. Let's see. Kathy says it's so hot that the giraffe had been making me sad. Then that happened. You didn't want to. You never did go back to a zoo. Before I knew Kathy more than just from some chat, she was popping into. That's interesting. To avoid other people confrontations out in public. Maybe Kathy Mello is one of my spirit animals. That's funny. Star K just saw 2 sheep making a baby. I like how you put it so I could say it on air. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Yeah, living on a farm when we had animals, I would see stuff used to see stuff all the time. Now we just have cats. Which I did see the other day. I don't think we need any more cats. But supposedly they keep the mice away, so. Korrie, you don't go on today, do you? Or do you? She did? So you heard her in like a New Jersey type or New York type accent? Isn't that where you're from, Kathy? Oh no, you're from West Virginia, aren't you? I'm getting mixed up now. Let's see. Had it right in my head without having heard her voice before. That is very interesting. There's crocodiles appearing in British rivers now, Evie. Ice Cube pics. I'll have to look at that. There's all kinds of weird stuff. Patrick said he knew me from somewhere, but doesn't. Yeah, I think the closest person, ME affected person that I know of, that, or at least is a YouTuber. Yeah, I thought you were in West Virginia, but I knew you had the Northeastern accent. Oh, Dominic, I think you'd be a good guest on anybody's show. Are you going on later, Korrie? Or I guess today's Thursday. You don't go on Thursdays, do you? I don't know. I guess I can look at my own list here. Okay, wait a minute. What? A female version of my cousin Vinny? The stopped traffic story. I'm trying to remember if I remember hearing about that or not from Korrie. Patrick, I would say I don't know if people look familiar to me, but they feel familiar. You know what I mean? Like just the vibe that people give off and things like that. I mean, you just feel that connection, you know? What are you saying about MA that he looked familiar? Oh, yeah, that is a good idea, Jet. I'll think about doing that. Well, I don't know if my internet's good enough to. If anything, I can just put a still picture, but scrolling would be better. I'll have to. I'll have to test it first. I can see Korrie doing that. She stops time and sped past everybody to get him. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of channels that I like, but I like MNA's and Scott's, you know. Yeah, it is in my description. I don't know if it's all correct right now. But it's just nice to be able to see something on the visual part probably without just seeing my icon all the time. You know what I mean? I like it when I can put pictures up of whatever I'm talking about, but I really didn't have anything to put up today. They got evacuated due to a venomous spider nest. That is odd. Well, Dominic, I think we all want to hear about your unbelievable powers. Kathy, you're going on in 12 minutes. That'll be good. Yeah, I might get off at 5:55 so people can get a drink and go to the restroom. Yeah, I was wondering about the whole superpower thing. There's just weird stuff going on. I'll have to check out your Facebook, see if you've posted any new art. I love your art, Dominic. Isn't 86 pretty good, Master Richie, for blood sugar? Weather control powers. Emma seems to be becoming telepathic. $3,000. Oh my gosh, how are you not dead? Holy cow. I've never heard of blood sugar that high before. You cleared your sky within an hour, 7 days in a row. Then went crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh, 300. I was going to say 3,000. What in the heck? Well, Korrie, I've heard people's thoughts, or else it was the bleeding of 2 dimensions. That was during Scarab, one of Scarab's live broadcasts. That was freaky to me. It had to be one of 2 things, because like I heard 2 Scarabs, 2, everybody in the panel. I heard 2 sets of voices, and they were saying different things. So it was either their thoughts, or the bleeding of the 2 dimensions or whatever. Okay, Dominic says, you found some more of your older art to put into the normal art album. Cool. What in the world are you guys talking about? They can kill a baby or elderly. What? Oh, those spiders. I forgot about that. I was like, what in the world? We're talking about killing babies or elderly. Oh, Cupid, that would be great. Thinking of making lots of ME art people could use for their live streaming. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, Kathy, see you in a bit. Let's see. We will develop different powers naturally and then teach one another. You connected with some of your local birds. Now, Dominic, have you noticed like different bird patterns, like any disappearances, like Texas Danny, all of his ducks went away, or have you heard any chirping like at 3 a.m? You're working on making portals, but can we choose where we want to go? What if we went to a bad portal? Yeah, he's really concerned about the ducks. You think that he'll see them again soon? Well, in this new world, we really don't know what any of us are capable of. And, or I mean, when you see continents move and stuff like that, it's just like almost anything's possible. And even the Bible says that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to turn off the audio, but I'll leave the chat open. It's 5:55, and that way you can get a drink or go to the bathroom before Kathy's. So, but thanks everybody for being here this morning, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.